Right. HAAN original Grand Wintip Oxford. Quite a special shoe for me just because my very first ever YouTube video filmed about 6 years ago was on a pair of HAAN 0 Grand Wingtip Oxford in a similar colorway to this, the brown top and the off-white or ivory, if you will, sole. So taking it back 6 years ago, decided to buy a pair of HAAN 0 Grand Wingtip Oxfords. They were very expensive. I wasn't sure of them. However, they actually lasted quite a long time and they were really comfortable, so I really liked them. I liked them so much, that's why I wanted to make a video about them. I remember I wore through the first pair in about 1.5 years, and then I bought a second pair and that lasted another 1.5 years, so I had those shoes for quite a while. They're probably one of the only shoes I've had in the past 6 years that I've literally got rid of because I wore them out on the bottom. So what happened was they started to come out with more iterations or more generations of the 0 Grand, and they changed the fit on them. They just got cheaper, they got more narrow and less comfortable, so I kind of stepped away from the HAAN 0 Grands and I just started to wear more of the dress shoes such as the Allen Edmonds McAllister wingtips. I leaned heavily on these. One of my favorite pairs of dress shoes, really enjoy these. However, a dress shoe is dressy and it's hard to wear these with shorts in the summertime. It's also hard to dress them down. So I did lean also on my Clark's desert boots that I had for quite a while, but those weren't perfect either because the arch support wasn't there and sometimes they didn't really look that great and they looked pretty rough after a while. Sometimes my feet felt great in them, sometimes my feet were absolutely killing me. So it really was a kind of unpredictable shoe, and it was great with jeans, but it didn't even look that good with a pair of khaki colored chinos. It was almost like it was weird. I tried a couple of leather sneakers. Again, I always liked the colorway, the dark brown, or not the dark brown, the medium brown colorway with the white Thursday boots. I'm a big fan of Thursday boots, even though I currently don't have any. They have a pair of medium brown sneakers, medium brown top, same colorway as this. I've mentioned before, I like the darker color here, the medium brown here, and the white outsole. Those were good, but I never really got along with them, and then the leather made me sweat, or it was uncomfortable, it didn't fit right, or they pretty much just didn't breathe well, they were too hot. So I tried this shoe before in the past couple of years, and then just decided, it's whatever. Why? Like, let me try something else. I really was interested in those casual sneakers, the leather dress sneakers, like the Thursday boot sneakers, or anything like, I don't know, what's the expensive brand that everyone likes? What's the expensive brand? What is it? What's the expensive brand? Common Projects, the $400 all-white sneakers. Something like that, except not all white, just medium brown on top and the white bottom. I was really interested in trying those. However, tried a couple of those. Didn't try the actual Common Projects. Those are a little too expensive. But just kind of gave up on them. So I decided to try the original brands, and I gotta say, once I gave them the chance, they quickly became one of my favorite pair of shoes, and I really liked that they fit perfectly in between something like an Allen Edmonds or leather-soled full-on dress shoe and a canvas sneaker like the Vans All Old School, Vans Authentic, or your basic Vans slip-ons. They thread that line. They're a comfortable, good quality, nice, casual leather shoe that you can dress up and dress down. You can wear these with a suit with a dark sole, and you could also wear them with a dark pair of jeans and a flannel shirt. I've done it before. So I really like that they fill that casual niche, or they fill that void that I needed out of a casual, comfortable leather shoe in my wardrobe. And in the wintertime, it's easy because there's so many boots and different, whether you want to go with the Allen Edmonds boots, the Thursdays, the Red Wings, the Wolverines, or even step down to Timberlands. The world is your oyster, when it comes to casual, comfortable boots. But I always find it hard to find something that was comfortable and as nice and I enjoyed wearing as I found with this. So once I gave this a shot, I really liked it. And I gotta say, I'm glad that they work out, because sometimes my feet hurt, and it's nice to have this option where if my feet are absolutely killing me, but I wanted to wear something nice and dressy, I'd either have to go with something like one of my Allen Edmonds, or go all the way down to an Adidas Ultra Boost, or just pretty much just say I can go super dressy or super casual. I didn't have anything in between, so this really filled that void of that nice in-between shoe. So I've really been enjoying these shoes. The one thing I will say about the HAAN 0 Grands, I did try them in this colorway and the tan was just a little bit too dark. I do like how it's a nice medium brown. I did polish them just to get them a bit darker, but I really like the color. It pops, but it's also dark enough. That that dark brown, it's actually a dark brown, it's not black. That dark brown outsole really makes the shoe a lot more versatile. I've worn these with a full-on suit before. I ended up just having to walk around a lot. I was traveling and I didn't want to just pack a pair of dress shoes just for the one time I was wearing a suit. So I've pulled off wearing these with an actual suit. It's a pretty dressy suit, but it was more of like a medium blue. It wasn't a dark blue business suit. Dark blue business suit, charcoal gray business suit, you probably can't pull this off. Although here in mid to late 2023, I'm sure someone did it and I'm sure it looks awesome. So I've really been enjoying wearing these Cole Haan original Grand Wintip Oxford lately. Now, one thing I found with getting these is these look great all the way down to dark denim, dark blue denim, you know, your jeans, and a light blue Oxford shirt like this, even though this is a polo, but a light blue Oxford shirt, these pair perfectly. What if you want to go even more casual, even with a t-shirt maybe? Or what if you actually wanted to wear a patterned shirt, like a patterned Oxford shirt or a flannel? Gingham is still pretty dressy and still pretty versatile, but I have some flannels from LL Bean that I found this just looked a little bit too dressy. So what I did was I invested in a second pair with the off-white or ivory sole. We'll just call these the white sole. Color is almost identical, but this is the white sole. Now, if I could only have one of these, I would definitely choose this because you can get a lot more out of this. Plus, when it's raining or when you're polishing the shoes, you're not going to get any sort of shoe polish. It's just easier. You don't have to worry about if that dark colored sole gets dirty. Where these really shine, these are a much nicer casual option. I've worn these this past summer. Time of making this video is September 4th. It's actually Labor Day. We're filming this video on Labor Day. Who would have thought? I didn't even realize that. These have been really nice if I'm wearing a pair of khaki colored shorts, a light blue or dark blue type of polo shirt. These I slip on. These have been in my nice casual shoes in the summer, where I don't particularly like loafers. I don't like boat shoes, but something like this, you show up to the beach wearing this, it's going to look a little bit more appropriate than wearing this. This looks just a little bit too dressy with the coloring. This, it's dressy on top, but that white outsole kind of brings it and makes it blend in a lot more casually. And I gotta say, unless I was going to work in the office or unless I was wearing like a sport coat, pair of khakis, I was pretty much opting for this one every time just because I do like the way that white outsole just makes it pop. Takes the formality down a nice, comfortable level and makes this pair much easier, even with jeans and a t-shirt or shorts and a t-shirt. And the shoe is comfortable. It also, I've had Cole Haans before. They put these super tough rubber compounds at the high wear points. This is gonna last for quite a long time. This part kind of gets a little bit chewed up. I did ride my bicycle in these at one point, which you could also do as well. So I've really enjoyed wearing both the white sole and the dark sole Cole Haan original Grands. They've definitely become one of my go-to shoes. Back this past January or February, I remember I went for a walk, 5-mile walk in a pair of boots in Manhattan in New York City, and my feet were absolutely killing me, and that's when I started to think, let me invest in more of a comfortable pair of shoes like this, and I'm glad I did. Another nice thing about these is I believe they're like $160, $170, but sometimes you can routinely find them online at Zappos.com. So that is the Cole Haan original Grand Wingtip Oxford. I think it is a great casual option. You could even dress these up if your feet are killing you, if you've got foot problems, if you're tired wearing leather soles. These are also good in the rain. I've basically, if it says it's raining and I'm going into Manhattan, I'm wearing these all the time. Casually, I'm wearing these if I don't want to wear a pair of full-on sneakers. The comfort is here, but it's nowhere near a pair of Adidas Ultra Boost. Well, it's probably 80% of that, but it's not as cushy as a full-on pair of running shoes. However, it is super comfortable as compared to, you know, any other dress shoes, and for what you're getting, the comfort is good enough. I mean, these are a good pair of walking shoes. I would totally trust walking 5, 6, 7, maybe even 10 miles in these shoes anywhere without even thinking about it. That's how comfortable and that's how good they are. Again, nothing crazy, nothing special. They just got good support. They've got good cushioning. They've got a nice rubber outsole. You're not going to chew up your leather sole in the rain. So even if you love leather soles, I know I love leather sole dress shoes as well, but you want something that you can wear in the rain and still look great, absolutely you got to pick up one of these. Don't sleep on them. They've been around for a while, and they're just a great option. So that's the Cole Haan Original Grand Wingtip Oxford, one of my favorite and one of my essential go-to shoes as far as casual shoes that you can dress up and dress down. That's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Hope you liked the video. Hope you learned something. Give me a like if you liked it. Consider subscribing if you like what you see, and I'll see you next time. Bye.